Hi there, welcome back. So I've got lots of things to go over with you guys. I did unbox my Atlas order, but I did repackage the pen just so you can see the full experience. But I have several inks and lots of stuff. So let's get right in. Let me move this out of the way first. We'll do the pen. I'll do the pen second because I'm gonna swatch the inks. So, alright, so I purchased this quite a while ago and it just arrived. I got it from Jet Pens and it is the, I think, Michelle fabric for the Hobonichi cover. And I was actually regretting this purchase because right now it's half price on Atlas. So, you know, go over there if you're looking for this. I'm not gonna return it just to save. I mean, it is quite a bit because I think it's $133 regularly, but yeah, it was half price on Atlas just like yesterday. So anyway, it houses my lovely, oh no, it's making a dent in it. Oh, maybe I will put the clear cover. It just didn't fit very well in here with the clear cover on it, but my clear cover is from Salty Katie. Maybe I'll see if it'll not do that. I don't know. That's a little sad. It has a little dent in there, but anyway, it has all the card slots. I'm not going to flip it because all of my cards are back here. So I am using it for a wallet right now and just carrying this with me. And my hopes is that I can just grab this and go on days that I just need a wallet, and then that way I still have everything planner wise with me. I'm still using it. I'm kind of behind this week. It's been a long week, but I am still using it and enjoying it. So, but yeah, it has a lovely little pocket here with some cash in it. It has like your little zipper pocket, and there is, I put some stickers I think back there, and then the other side has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 card slots and your pen holder. Though the pen holder, you're not getting a pen in there. Not any pen is going to fit in that thing. I clip my little clip on that and it's fine. So, but it's beautiful. It has like the little leather yellow zip pull. I really like it. It's nice. So I have that. That's first, and then we'll go ahead and do the pen because the rest of it is inks. So this was supposed to be my birthday pen, but I had credit from Atlas. So my birthday is not until February, the end of February, but I had quite a bit of money from Atlas credit thanks to all of you who use my code when you purchase over there. I thank you guys so much. So I went ahead and picked this pen up. I've been wanting it for ever, but I didn't want to spend the money. So I picked it up and I'm so happy I did. So it is a Pilot, oh, it's upside down. It's a Pilot Custom 743 in the verdigris color. I had to ask because my box says green, but it is the actual color verdigris. If you see other people talking about it, it's the same pen. They just shortened the name, I guess. I don't know why, but anyway, it's beautiful. Love it. So it has a 14 karat. It's a little pink right now because I did fill it, and so the nib is very pink, as is the feed, because I put Pilot Iroshizuku in it. We'll get to the ink in a minute. It came in my box. So, but this pen is gorgeous. I got the fine nib, and I'm so glad. I was a little worried. I was like, maybe I should get a medium, but I think this is gonna be like my everyday pen. I love this thing, and I almost hate to say that because I'm scared that I'm gonna break it or lose it or something, but I love this pen. And it came with a bottle of ink, and this blue is beautiful. Just wait. It's a very nice ink. So it came with that. I don't know that I care for this, and I don't really understand what it means or why, but if you can see that little ring in there, it has a lighter green, and then it goes to the same color as the pen, and then the lighter green and the same color as the pen. I don't understand that, but it's there. I mean, it's not very noticeable, but I was a little worried at first until I saw somebody else talking about it. So anyway, that is there. It's just a little noticeable. But if you get one of these pens and you're like, what is that about? Mine is like that too. So yeah, it's just a little different. But I absolutely love this pen. It is so comfortable. So comfortable to hold and write with. And it's just like, it's got a good amount of weight, but not too much. That pink is really, I'm probably going to clean it out this weekend and put a gray in it since I'm going to use it for an everyday carry. I just wanted to put something fun in it, and since I had some fun ink, oh, I'll show you the converter. So it comes with the Con 70. It came with a cartridge too, but I don't really use cartridges, but it has the Con 70. I mean, I've already, you can see how much ink I've used already. I've been using it like nonstop. It just came yesterday. But I wanted to have like kind of a good little review about it before I talked about it on here. And it's not a Pilot Vanishing Point. Those nibs, there's something about those nibs that are just, they're so nice to write with, but this is very close. It's not as bouncy, I guess. More of a, it's a solid nib, but I don't like Pilot Vanishing Points. I can't write with them. So this is the next best thing. I love it. It's perfect. Do wish it was a clicker, but you know, I can't do the clip down here, so that would be nice. But this pen is fantastic. So Pilot Custom 743 in the color green or verdigris. Yeah. Different sites have it listed differently. And then it has just the yellow gold. This is the US exclusive too. Okay, so we're gonna put this off to the side. Let me get my stuff back together here. I'll get into this ink real quick. I have a lot of ink, and I'm just gonna kind of tell you in order of how it was, I guess, not necessarily received, but so I did a mystery box with Atlas. I love doing those. So I'll tell you about how that worked out and what I got in the mystery box. And then I ordered a few inks, and then obviously that one, and then this was a freebie. Okay, so the Pilot, obviously, we'll move my mystery box out of the way for now. Okay, so we'll start with these 4. Let me get my little swatch book out. And let's see if we can do this. All right. So I think I'm going to do sort of like this. And maybe we can get 2 sets. Because I have a whole other box of ink. Just saying. Okay, so let's clip the page down. And, all right. So the blue ink obviously came with my Pilot pen, and it is just Pilot blue, and it is a huge bottle, 70 mils. Like, that's a lot of ink. But I'm just gonna do kind of a quick little swatch, and oh, it has one of those little cap things in it, like my black platinum. Okay, so that is such a pretty blue. Maybe I didn't get enough. It's got all the bubbles, so it's a little hard. Wow, yeah. A little more than I needed. And then I've been doing these little leaves in my other thing. I don't know why, but just something fun. Okay, so my desk is a mess. We're not going to talk about that right now. I do have a glass of water though, so I can clean my... I should have brought two. I usually do 2 cups of water. That way I don't have to worry about like if one of them gets too dirty, which it very well might. Okay, so that is Pilot Blue. Beautiful color. Okay, so next is Linen Toolbar. Now, these are all ones I bought. I mean, obviously I bought the pen, so the ink that came with it came with that. We'll do the mystery box after. So this is Linen Toolbar Wave. And I actually got this because I wanted it to go with my pen. And I'll show you what I think. I'll show you what it looks like next to the pen after. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get that leaf in every time. Probably not. I just wanted something a little more, I don't know, to draw with or write with. My inks to showcase them. Okay. And then I purchased Ferris Wheel Press. This is the new, what's it called? The Year of the Snake. It's called Serpentine Blooms. And it is a shimmer ink. It's like a pink, I think. It has this weird little, I know it's meant for like protecting the bottle, but it's hard to get on and off sometimes with that thing on it. Okay, so that is a very pretty color. And I'm just gonna put FWP. How do you spell that? I don't want to spell it wrong. Okay. I didn't know if it was serpentines or serpentine, and it's Serpentine Blooms. That's where the S came in. Oh, that shimmer looks really nice in that one. Let me see if I can zoom the camera in a little bit. There we go. A little better. I feel like I need to come up with something else. My little leafy thing. I just need to do something where you can see like the pooling. I don't know. Okay, so this next ink is called, come on now. Okay. We are having a hard time here. Monteverde Birthday Cake. This was actually given away by Tanya, one of the mods in the Atlas Discord. It was her birthday as well as Hollywood's birthday, so they were doing some just extra special things, and she wanted to share this ink with anybody who purchased on that day. So let's see. Monteverde. birthday cake. So yeah, anybody who placed an order that day got this ink for free. So I was very excited to get a free ink. Maybe I should do it a little different. Anyway, okay. So my two purchased. The one came with the pen, and then this was a freebie thanks to Tanya. And then we'll get into my mystery box and I'll explain how that whole thing works. So if you're on Atlas Discord or you've ever purchased from Atlas, they have these mystery ink boxes that you can buy. So you can get a 3-box or a 4-box. 3-box is $50. 4-box is $65, I think. I'm pretty sure. So I got a 3 ink box, but sometimes they get very givey. So I asked to have my box pulled on live on TikTok. So when you do that, you can opt to have your box be a battle box. And all they do is they pit you against another person, and Brian will pull one box and Brendan will pull the other. Brendan or Hollywood, whichever you call him, will pull the other box, and then they just are like, they have fun with it. They tell you that whoever wins gets all the ink and the other person doesn't get anything. That's not true. But they just have fun with it. So they pit my box, since I only ordered 3, they pit my box up against another box, but that person had ordered the 4. They didn't have any that had ordered 3, so only me. So they pit mine up against her, so they just did the 3 different. I'm going to zoom out so you can see my inks. I'll show them to you and then we'll swatch them. So, and I'll tell you the little story. So anyway, when they did the battle pull or whatever, Brian pulled mine and Hollywood pulled the other person. So Hollywood was having some fun, and this is Atlas's own collaboration with Wear and Gold, and it's called Atlas. So this ink is one of their exclusives. And so Brendan, being funny, he pulled 4 boxes of this ink and said that was his mystery box. So the person was only going to get 4 bottles of this exact ink. And then Brian had pulled my box with these other 3 inks. So they were just having some fun. And anyway, Brendan said that since I had only ordered 3, he was going to throw in this. And then he shared her real box that he had actually pulled for her, which was some great inks too. But he gave me this one for free, just because in the spirit of his birthday and having fun, he said that he wanted to, match the box up with the other one. And since there were 4 inks in it, he was going to give me a 4th one. So I feel very honored that, they would give me just a free bottle of ink just for fun. But I don't have this ink, so I was excited, and I love getting Atlas exclusive stuff. I do have a couple of their other exclusives, but so I got this one for free. So I'm going to swatch it, and then I'm going to tell you about my box and what I'd asked for, which is kind of funny because I actually asked for no blues, and this ink is blue, but it was free, so I'm not going to say anything. And it winds up being a really good deal because total my box winds up, I think it was a total of $103 was what the 4 of these inks totaled, and I paid $50. So I mean, even if I'd only gotten the 3 inks, it's still, this ink is $20, so take $20 off of 103. So to me, it's still worth it. It's a good deal if you don't mind the randomness of it. And like I said, I put in that I didn't want any blues. Like, Brendan didn't know. Well, he probably did, but this was just a freebie that they threw in. So I'm happy with it. So it is Wearingle Atlas. And it looks like maybe a bluish silver shimmer. Or maybe it's just blue shimmer, but very pretty ink. I love it. It's beautiful. All right, so we'll get into the rest of my mystery box. So I had asked for no blues and a Pilot ink if possible, because I don't currently have any Pilot inks. So they gave me the Pilot Iroshizuku Setsuji, and this is actually what I currently have my new Pilot pen that I just shared. This is what it's currently inked up with. So it is, wow. There may be some glitter left in there from the last one. Oops. So this is, I'm not going to put Pilot. I mean, it is Pilot, but it's their Iroshizuku line, so. Setsuji. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, but this ink, it actually, maybe it reminds me of my Tom Studio. It kind of does. The Raspberry Sorbet. It's a beautiful ink. I'm not doing very good at spacing these out, by the way. Okay. So this is Copper Patina. And actually, I probably should have paired it maybe with my pen, because that's what Verdigris is actually the patina on the Statue of Liberty. That's what the ink is, or not the ink. That's what Verdigris is. If you look it up, it is like a bluish green hue, but then they describe the color on the Statue of Liberty. So I really think that is a beautiful color. And while it is a little blue, it's really not, in my opinion. When I said no blues, I meant more like nothing like that. So I am perfectly fine with this. These are like my color inks. So this is Troublemaker. Copper Patina. That ink is gorgeous. So yeah, I think that one probably actually is a really good candidate, but I'm a little nervous to put, I guess I could just not shake it up so I don't get the glitter, because I'm a little nervous about putting a glitter ink in the Pilot. Although at least it's a cartridge converter and not the piston fill. So I don't think it would be so hard to clean. But, and then last, Brian chose Graf von Faber-Castell Carbon Black. And that's fine. I don't really use a lot of black inks. This is really like the bottle, I'm here for it because it is a very cool bottle. But I'm not sure if it's like similar to my Platinum ink, as in hard to clean. I haven't really had any problems. I just swatched it real quick. What is it? Graph? Carbon black. Well, that leaf just did not. But yeah, I was trying to find something fun to just kind of doodle on here, just to give a little more than just the lines, because I mean, this is really, I swatch everything a little different in my, I have this little ink swatch book that I kind of do the same with the leaf, but I do the lines and a larger swatch. So I kind of do this like for everything, but when I'm just laying everything out to show for a video, I tend to do it this way. It's just easier. This bottle is like heavy duty. All right, so that is my Atlas order. Now let's get into my Vanessa order. My goodness. It has samples, so. I got a few samples and a couple of bottles. I've been dying for that, and I needed that. So, okay. All right. So I got the Atramentis Document Black. I was out of mine. And this is the best document ink ever. I don't know that I'll really swatch that. And this one, I don't know if I will swatch it either. I hate to open this because I have a sample. It's Sugar Snap, Diamine Sugar Snap from, I don't know that that's going to focus. From, there we go. From the Inkvent 2023. And I had to have a bottle of this. I was so sad when I went to Atlas and it was sold out. But it's got a beautiful shimmer. But I can show you what it looks like. It is this one. And so it has this beautiful silver shimmer on that olive color, and green is just my favorite. So that is the Sugar Snap, and then the Atramentis Document Ink Black is just black. So the rest are samples, and I've never ordered. This is my first time ordering from Vanessa. They shipped it the same day, and I thought they give like 4 ml samples. So I was impressed. I mean, I think the price was really not bad. I don't know what all I bought. Okay. And I don't know what's shimmer and what's not. All right, let's see if we can get through this before my lunch is up. This is Dominant Industry Winter Nights. Ooh, that is very pretty. What did I say? Winter Nights? Is it just night? Yeah, nights. That is a really, really pretty color. Beautiful. Oh, I really like that one. That one I might have to pick up a bottle of. I don't have any like navy blues. I don't think. Maybe some samples. Okay, let me slide that. All right, I'm gonna save that one for last. Okay, so this is Endless Alchemy Golden Sunburst. I think this is one of their newer ones. I'm pretty sure that that's, wow, that is some kind of orange there. So I have their, oh wow, that is definitely, I have Peach Fuzz and it's a lot lighter. Golden Sunburst. The shimmer in that is very pretty. Wow. So yeah, most companies just give like a 2 ml sample. It looks like these are 4 ml from what I can tell. So that's nice. I really like that they give a little more. I mean, I think the samples were maybe $1 more than, but I'd rather pay like $4 for a sample that I can use 3 or 4 times, maybe 5 times, and get a good feel for it versus something that I can only use like once or twice. All right, so next we have, I don't think the rest of them are shimmers. The rest of them are just regular inks. So this is Van Diemen's Night Series Aurora Australis. And I've seen this so many times that I really wanted to try it out. It's a very purpley looking ink. Very purple. Aurora, what was it? Australis? Okay, so 2 more. I think I'm just going to do them over here on this other page. That way I don't have to wait for this to dry. I have like 10 minutes before I got to get back to work. I always try to do things like this when I don't have much time. I'm not the best at time management. All right. So I got Oroshizuku Yuyaki, I think is, oh, come on. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think this is the orange one. Reddish orange one. This is not the easiest to write. Yuki. Wow, I wound up with a couple of oranges. I really love this golden sunburst though, man. I will show you guys, try to get some of the shimmer in my at the end of the video, in my little, when I hold it up and kind of share that. Okay, so this next ink, I have seen everybody and then some go crazy over this ink, so I had to buy it to try it. So it is Robert Oster Cafe Crema, and I'm not a huge like brown ink. I love my walnut. It is probably my favorite ink, or close to it. So, but everybody goes crazy over this. Is it just regular? No, it's 2 Fs. Cafe Crema. And I'm going to be honest, the first sight is not really drawing me in. I'm going to have to see it dry. It looks a little like, I'm not going to say what it looks, a little like baby diaper. We're going to go with, I'm hoping it's not when it dries. It's just, I'm not a huge brown person. I don't really care too much for brown inks, but we'll see when it dries. Okay, so while we're waiting on that one to dry so I can show off kind of everything all at once, I'm going to zoom it back out. Okay, so when I picked up the linen toolbar wave, that I had intended to try to match it with this, and it's okay. It's not the best match. I don't know that I would use, I love the color, but I mean, it's not a bad match. It's just not what I expected. And now that Copper Patina is dry, I don't think I would use it either. I don't know that I have an ink. I might have something else that I could try. I'll have to look through all of my, but I'm thinking I'm going to put Ghost in here. I think I'm going to put Diamond Ghost when I clean it out. So right now it has the Sutsuji in here, and I just think it's fun because like green and pink are kind of my colors. I like those two together, so that's why it has that in it. So that is my thoughts, but I absolutely love the Pilot pen. So I will update you maybe in a week or so and let you know how it's going. But as of right now, it is definitely my favorite pen right now. Okay, so we have the Pilot Blue. It has some red sheening. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. It has some red sheening. It's beautiful. That is a really pretty blue. The linen toolbar just looks like it has a little bit of shading, just a little in the darker areas. The Ferris wheel press, it has some glitter in it. It's beautiful. And then Monteverde birthday cake. If you see glitter, it's because it's left over from the serpentine blooms, because it does not have glitter in it, but it is a beautiful purple. Wearing Gold Atlas has, I'm pretty sure it's blue shimmer. I thought it was blue and silver, but I think it's just the blue shimmer. And a little bit of shading. And I didn't notice this. I've been writing with this, but I guess because it's in the fine nib. But there is some like sheening, like a yellowish sheening on the Setsuji, which is really cool. I like that. That's different. That little dot, I think, is from the, I think I accidentally slapped a little bit of the purple. So that's what that is. The Troublemaker Copper Patina has beautiful, like, coppery glitter. So pretty. And then Graph, just carbon black. Dominant Industries Winter Nights is also shimmer and gorgeous. Looks like a silver shimmer. And then Endless Golden Sunburst has orange shimmer, and it is stunning. And then the Aurora Australis is, I'm going to say it's like a toned down Lamy dark lilac. It has the same, like, the same green sheen, but it's not like in your face bright. It's more toned down. I like it. I really think it's a pretty ink. So then we have the orange, and I really like this orange. It reminds me of my afternoon tea. The afternoon tea is a lot, like, it's not the same now that I'm looking at it. And see, Peach Fuzz is down here, and it's definitely a lot lighter. So these are all of my bottles of ink currently, but I added the new ones. These are the new ones, except for the two that I got from Van Ness, because I just got that today. But yeah, birthday cake. But see, it looks very blurple on here, and it's not. It's purple, straight up purple. It looks better on this, not as blue. Still more purple. So yeah, I don't think that those, it reminded me of it, but now looking at them side by side, I don't think they look anything alike. But, and then, okay, so the Cafe Crema, it has some darker, like, shading. I like it. I wouldn't buy a bottle of it. It's not going to be, I love Walnut better. Walnut is it's my favorite brown ink. So it's a nice ink, and I'll use up the bottle or the sample. I'll use it, or I'll give it away. But it's not bad. It's just not really, it's not really for me. So I'm glad I got it though, because now I know. But these are all of my inks that I got. My lovely new Pilot Custom 743. I'm in love with this pen. So yeah, that's everything for this one. This is going to be like a fairly long video for just some ink swatches. But anyway, that is going to be it for this one. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and it would mean the absolute world to me if you consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.